So President Trump will be holding at Blair House for about 15 minutes, we're told, maybe about 13 minutes from here. We continue to see some family members who are or guests of the President and First Lady from the St. John's service. In the meantime, this morning, Joe Biden made some news, Carl. He did some preemptive pardons today as we look at the Vice President Kamala Harris and her husband, the second gentleman, Doug Emhoff. Maybe we're going to see. Let's say that we'll see that's not stopping. Okay. What about these preemptive pardons on his way out?
Well, first, it's distressing that he felt he needed to do that, and I thought Adam Kitzinger who's the recipient of one of those pardons and objected to it, said, "I didn't do anything wrong. I don't need to be pardoned." But it says something about the state of where we are as a country, the division and the polarization.
And here we have, let me just jump in here. There is Vice President-elect JD Vance and his lovely wife, Usha. They have 3 children, and this is the moment where they are going to meet the Kamala Harris and Doug Emhoff, and then they'll go inside Bill for tea. There she is in a beautiful pink coat.
That they go for tea, not coffee.
You know, Dana and Carl, just learning the protocol takes a minute. That was pretty.
And that was very gracious.
It sure
gracious
was.
And lovely, and we all do it for each other.
Yeah, it was kind of a cute moment, actually. So they'll go in, they'll sit down, they'll start their conversation, and you know, Carl, I asked Senator Thune this. He led off our coverage about half an hour ago. And how much consideration have you given to the political accomplishment that Trump has done here through the court cases and the assassination attempts on January 6th of 4 years ago, and the fact that we have not seen his kind to win a non-consecutive term since the 1890s. You're a historian. Frame it.
Well, we've never seen anything like this. This is nothing like Cleveland's return in 1892. The 1888 election had been very close. The 1892 election was similarly close. But in the intervening 4 years, Cleveland had sort of retired to New York and had kept his political life alive. But, you know, he suffered nothing like Donald Trump has suffered in the last 4 years and persevered. I mean, there's nothing. 100 years from now, people will be writing about the extraordinary political comeback, the most extraordinary in America's history, of Donald Trump with the number of lawsuits and declared dead and January 6th and so forth and so on. And he comes back to beat not the man that he started out running against in 2023, but the vice president after the president is withdrawn from the ticket and declines to run in July of 2024. This is an extraordinary political story.